It's the Sean McTalk Show with your host, Sean McLaughlin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What a nice welcome. I am Sean McLaughlin. This is another fabulous week here on the Sean McTalk Show. We have got Horatio Gould as our guest. Oh my God. The wunderkind of UK comedy. Some have described him as the Mozart of UK comedy. And I suppose I'm his Salieri. Eliot, of course, is alongside me. Say hello to... No, not feeling him this week. Fair enough. That's go in and out with Eliot, and I don't blame you, so do I. But I'm very excited to be back. Very excited to every day I check Spotify, I check YouTube. We have more followers. We have more 5-star reviews. It counts a lot for a show like the Sean McTalk Show, because unlike our guest this week, I've never had that feeling of I'm the new kid on the block. Yeah? Even when I was young, I was washed up. I remember as a child, right, literally a child, I was 11 years old, I'd gone to secondary school, and this is how they write you off in these places. I said to a teacher of mine, when I grow up, I'm going to be a footballer or an astronaut, or maybe I'm going to host a McTalk show. And she said to me, you're never going to do any of that shit, okay? You are never going to do any of that stuff, Sean. Ever. I mean, can you imagine saying that to a kid? Imagine saying that to an 11-year-old kid. I'm still in nappies. Give me a chance. This is the society we live in. Horatio has been very lucky. He works hard, is very talented. He's 29 years old. He's making all this incredible stuff. And I'm excited to talk to him about his career, about his future plans. And mainly I'm excited to keep bringing you this wonderful show every week. We are so grateful for the people who watch. We are so ungrateful to the people who don't watch. That's the key thing. Sometimes people say, "Oh, we should get more people watching." I don't want anyone else watching. I don't want only you. Okay? I think maybe I've got the tone wrong here. Let's get on with the episode. It's going to be a classic. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you very much. We are back. Horatio Gould en route in an Uber. What a polite young man. I offered to pay for his Uber. He said, no, man, I've got it. I like where his head's at, and obviously we'll go more into that in the meat of the interview. If it's your first time watching, listening, I'm Sean McLaughlin. I'm the host of this show. I do have a sidekick, like all great talk show hosts. Eliot is my sidekick. Say hello, Eliot.
Goo goo gaga, Sean, and unto you all. I'm a baby.
Okay, I've got to say this is, if this is your first time watching it, I've never really seen this from Eliot. What the hell is going on? Do you mind?
I'm a baby and there's nothing else to it. I'm young, I've always been young, I'll forever be young.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see what's going on here, because Horatio Gould is coming on the show. He's the youngest guest we've had. He's a member of Gen Z, who of course are the bright young generation coming through. And I mean, are you finding that okay? Because how old are you, Eliot, exactly?
Oh, I'm baby age. What is that?
Yeah,
0, 2, one of those.
Yeah, you're possibly 0. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly 0.
Possibly 0 years old.
Sean, I don't know what part of this you don't understand, okay? I'm a baby. I was only recently birthed. I've learnt nothing about the world because babies don't know anything. I love milk. I crap my pants. It's going to be your responsibility. I'm gonna vom up some white. There's a weird smell. It's baby stuff. I'm being a baby.
Okay, so is that what you asked me?
Why don't you get about that?
Well, I was wondering why you asked me to talc your butthole before this, but is
That was just for fun.
Okay, I appreciate that. Now, all I would say is this, Eliot. If you are indeed a baby, where are your parents or your sort of legal guardians? Are they around? Because legally, we can't have a baby on this show.
Well, as you know, Sean, I'm a baby who was left in a basket on your doorstep.
Sort of a Moses situation.
In many ways.
Yeah, in many ways. So legally, I'm allowed to have this 0 to 2-year-old. Keep that in mind. As the sidekick of my talk show. Eliot, I'm. It's okay to be a little bit older than some of our guests. I'm older than some of our guests. That's fine.
That's fine, though. You're supposed to be old.
Yeah.
That's our whole dynamic.
Yes.
And it has been for the nearly 10 years I've known you. I'm a baby. Shut up about everything else. I'm a baby.
Okay, so the key thing is you're the youngest person involved in this interview.
Ever.
You're the youngest person ever.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to getting into this. Looking forward to not getting into this. Horatio Gould coming up. Our guest this week is a comedian and filmmaker who has gone so viral he might as well have a black card for a Chinese wet market. He co-hosts the hugely successful Film vs. History podcast and was a 2019 Manford's Comedy Club New Act finalist. Truly one of the most significant comic talents to emerge in this country. This is Mr. Andrew Parsons. I am delighted he's here. Horatio Gould, everybody.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Hal, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
You are the youngest person, not only that we've ever had on this show,
Oh, really?
but
That means a lot.
that I've ever met. You're the youngest person I've ever
Really?
met. You are in your 20s.
I'm 29.
29
so I'm right on the edge.
and feeling fine.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're ever not having fun, if I was to shout like 6'7", would that make you
6'7"
more fun?
wouldn't mean anything to me.
It doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah, I'm sort of in between you and 6'7".
Okay, so
I'm in between the Sean McTalk Show and 6'7". Culturally, that's where I sit.
is 6'7" the first thing which is younger than you that you're like? This is like the first thing when you're like, oh, hello, something's changing
That,
here.
and then, did you ever even hear of Skibbity Toilet?
Yeah, hear of what?
Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity toilet?
Yeah.
No, I've heard of a toilet.
Well, I don't know what it is either.
No.
But people know what it is, and I don't know what that is.
It's funny that when you get to a certain age and it's like, it just hits you. You're young, you understand all the references, and then suddenly something new comes along. I remember in 2020, I felt like I was relevant, and then the government said, yeah, everyone's got to wash their hands. And I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell are they talking about? But you are Gen Z.
I mean, it's... Let history decide.
Because
it's quite a controversial border dispute between the generations.
is this right?
It's very much.
So
sort
you
of
could be a
Middle Eastern.
millennial.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess the safest thing is I'm a zillennial,
You're a zillennial.
along with Dua Lipa.
Okay.
She's probably the most famous zillennial
Is
at
she?
the moment.
Okay.
And so that's sort of like you understand both cultures.
And which one would you
You're
rather
like a
be
spirit
part
medium. Definitely Gen Z.
Really?
Millennials, I think, have had. I talk about this a lot on my show. I feel millennials are overhated.
I think
you guys are always called
of? We
cringe.
get punched in the face
But you get
day
it from
after
both
day.
ends. You're getting Eiffel Towered by the generation.
Oh my God, it's a human centipede, which is ironically a millennial expression.
But you guys are an unlucky generation. You're the first generation to grow up with the internet, and that's a historic. You'll always be the first generation.
Well, you're digital native
yeah.
in a way that I'm not digital native. Like
What are you? Are you digital imperialist? Like
I'm not. Yeah.
You're a digital colonizer.
You're a digital First Nation, and I'm over there. And basically, you're lucky because you're like Pocahontas, and we're
Right.
taking you back, and we're trying to make you respectable.
I commune with the nature.
Yes, a little bit. I mean, I think you'd want to be a Gen Z anyway because
Definitely.
it's the just for my viewers and listeners to know, it's the only generation that has been named after Woody Allen's character in Ants.
Yeah.
Do you know Ants?
Yeah.
Have you seen Ants?
Yeah, I have.
So
yeah.
that's a Gen Z reference.
Yeah, Ants and Bugs Life came out pretty close to each other.
Yeah, they came
and
out
I
at the
feel
same
like
time.
it really Bugs Life really steps on Ants' success, but I think Ants is a better film.
I think Ants is pure quality. I mean,
really
I'd be
is.
curious to know if Eliot, because Eliot's sort of claiming to be Gen Alpha, or even younger than Gen Alpha.
Well, I'm a baby.
Right.
I don't have a name yet because I was only just born. But yeah,
Was there no names kicking around?
I mean, that's up to this guy.
What for?
Was he your dad?
Adoptive.
Yes, apparently I'm his adoptive father. This is all
Do you
becoming.
know the mother or?
Well, no, none of this is sort of. I'll be honest. I think he's feeling a bit insecure that he's not the youngest person at the table. So,
I think it might be. I think maybe you look at what I'm doing.
well, do you understand what 6'7" is, Eliot?
No, that seems like an old person thing. I'm just over here crapping my pants.
What a fucking
right.
hog! What a dirty
Interesting.
hog you are. That's interesting. But do you feel then, because if you talk about these intergenerational things, you talk about it a lot. Do you feel a connection to your generation? Because if people say I'm a millennial, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because in my head, I'm kind of like a boomer, really. I feel like a boomer. Like
You got an old soul.
I'm a man of the atom age.
Yeah.
But I do wish I was a Gen Z. I wish what Gen Z has achieved is extraordinary.
Go on.
You made the mullet and the moustache fashionable
At
like
the same
that, like
time.
that.
Yeah.
No one saw that coming. No one saw that coming. All I need you to do is, if you can make asbestos fashionable again, then this flat is actually worth something. Then we're fine. That'll be great.
Asbestos maxing, I guess.
Yeah, asbestos maxing.
Are you asbestos maxing?
Yeah, we're asbestos maxing and we're talk show maxing.
Right. Well, you're asbestos mogging me because there's more asbestos here than in my flat.
What's mogging?
You must know what mogging is, Sean.
I don't know what mogging is.
Sean, come on.
Is that a reference to Megan Mogg?
No, mogging is it's when you basically do something more so than someone else. So like if you like the main thing where you mog is like with looks. So if you're like more handsome than someone, you could age mog someone. So you know, you're age mogging me as a baby. But you could drive by age mog an old person. So if there's like two 90-year-olds walking down the street.
You're age mogging
If
them.
you walk past them.
Yeah.
Oh, any of us.
Yeah.
Would be drive by age mocking.
Is that so? That's legal, is it? That's in the
It's
Geneva
legal. It's
Convention,
legal now, but I think the government needs to catch up with.
And what does that mean though? Like if you go, they're age mogging. Like what does that? What?
Just means they're beating you at something. So what do you do?
Mog a lot of people.
Yeah, what do you do better than everyone else?
I host the Sean McTalk Show better than pretty much everyone. I mean, that's
Sean McTalk Show host mog.
I'm a host mog Sean McTalk Show. Is that making sense?
May sort of. I've never heard it like that, but
Have you not?
No.
Well, that's why people come on the show, so they can learn from me and I can learn from you. I think we have.
Yes, you're blazer mogging me.
I'm blazer mogging you.
Sort of.
I'm nappy mogging you. You don't know that, but I am. I am.
You're filling your nappy with poo, maxing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm happy in millennia. I mean, I think it's fun, man. I don't know. There's so much about the next generation. Please keep your hands back.
Sorry.
There's so much about the next generation that I find so confusing. Can I ask you this, as a sort of potentially a member of Gen Z? What is anal sex?
I think that's when you put your cock in someone's arse, I think.
Holy moly.
Shouldn't be hearing that kind of thing at my age.
Yes, you shouldn't really. He cries about Bluey and stuff like that. He doesn't.
Right. Sorry.
I don't know about sharing yet.
I wish I knew there was a baby on the show before I came.
I wish I knew there was a baby on the show before I came. You've got a little pen and paper there, Eliot. Are you?
Yeah, I'm just going to be doodling for a bit if no one minds. Do a bit of my art.
I'm so sorry that
This
you
is baby stuff.
Better go on the fridge.
You're on the most annoying episode we've ever done. This is so annoying. I didn't know he was this insecure.
No, it's alright. I don't think it's annoying.
The key thing is, Horatio, you are the man right now. Do you feel like you're the man? From the outside, I feel like you're the man. You're you're a young buck, and you're on a hell of a creative streak.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess comparison's the thief of joy, is it not? Wow. I think it was KSI who said that.
Wow. He's quote mogging me. Is that it? Or quote maxing?
I'm both. I'll be doing both.
You're doing both?
Yeah,
Has that ever been done before?
That's been done many times.
Okay, fair enough.
Similar.
Sorry. I'm just trying to get an exclusive.
No,
But you're doing amazing. I mean, everyone knows how great you are at stand-up. I first saw you online doing a thing it was a stand-up routine about playing Civilization.
Yes.
That I thought was one of the best bits of material about video games I've ever seen.
Well, I guess you're the target demo because I think both of us like each other's stuff. Because we're shouting at each other. I think we're for each other, we're each other's audience.
Yeah, exactly. We are
shouting.
I go to my gigs. I look out. I just see a bunch of Horatio Goulds.
Yeah.
And then you look at your audience. You think, I need
to get rid of these Sean McLaughlins.
They're kicking up a fuss trying to host a Sean McTalk Show in the audience.
But I think I used to I messaged you quite a lot during COVID about. I just kept telling you to do clips, I think. Just before I had anything. I was like an open micer. Just like, I really like your stuff, but I was sort of angry.
Why?
I was angry at liking your stuff and wanting you to have more stuff.
Why would you be angry about liking my stuff?
No, I was angry that there wasn't more stuff to see.
But I remember actually we were in discussions because you were potentially going to produce my podcast with Johnny Pelham.
Fuck yeah.
Can I say something?
What?
You dodged the biggest bullet in your life. Can you imagine how low your coffers would be if it was me and Johnny Pelham instead of you and Finn?
I mean, or bigger, we don't know.
Yeah,
I could have been the missing third.
Of this?
Of Johnny Pelham.
Not
of this. There's no way to save this. But you and Johnny Pelham, it could have been you against the world.
Well, absolutely. But the key thing is because you're a digital native.
Right, sure.
That's what I'm trying to
But I understand non-digital natives because I'm on the...
Yeah, that's so
I'm
strange.
a spirit medium.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And you're a Martian who speaks Venusian. Would you say that? Is that how you phrase it?
I never thought it like that, but that's quite
Well, that's because you've never seen the film What Women Want, which is a direct quote from.
I haven't actually seen that.
It's a classic film. The key thing is you are putting out so much stuff right now. You're on tour. You make this incredible podcast with Finn. You make this incredible podcast you've had for years.
Yes, for a long time.
Boys Gone Wild, which I love. I've always been a fan of that.
Thank you.
I genuinely am a fan of that. And I'm not a fan of much.
No.
You put all these films and podcasts out, and people love them.
Yeah, now it's not after a
What
while.
is that like?
What is it like? I'll tell you what, it's getting to a point now, I guess you don't always... I mean, Boys Gone Wild, the fan base was built very gradually and slowly, and I think when you build a fan base slowly, you can see the way that people recognise you change, and it's feels very manageable. Because history happened immediately. you're almost like, I'm not checking who's coming in the door a little
Yes, yes.
You've seen sort of like Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings, you know, when the orcs are running at the...
Oh, yes, yes.
That sort of...
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's sort of a Film vs. History live show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like... Do you know what ours is like?
Yeah.
Ours is like the last... whenever we do a live show, it's like the last 20 minutes of Return of the King. And you're just thinking, how the fuck is this still happening? I thought this was over. I thought this was done. Do you like Lord of the Rings, Elliot?
That really old film.
Yeah, that really old film.
Oh, right.
Yeah, scary. Too scary for them.
I don't think you committed loads to the bit.
I could commit more.
Please
sort
don't
of
make him
barely-
commit more.
A bit more.
He's threatening to crap his pants.
Yeah, but you're like barely holding a blanket and you've got a sideways base look. It's like, it's barely...
I fucking shit myself.
Well, let's have a look at this picture you've drawn then, Elliot. Is this for me or is it for Horatio?
Happiest childhood memories. It's for Horatio.
Okay, it's one of your happiest childhood memories. I guess I'll put this up. Actually, can you just hold this up to the camera and explain it, please?
Sure. It's you know when on Blue Peter that elephant had a big shit.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. What year did that happen?
I think it was one maybe the 70s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah, maybe in the 60s, yeah. Yeah, and so you know that. You know that's one of your happiest childhood memories.
But
is
one
when
of
that
them is
happened.
thinking about a boat.
That's the Blue Peter sign. I couldn't really fit it in.
So it looks like it's a thought bubble.
Yeah, you could tell it was a boat.
Yeah.
You can tell it's about wonderful. Well, that's a wonderful picture. Would you want Horatio to have it as a memento of appearing on the show?
Well, goo, of course. Yeah, go for it.
I reject
In
it.
your old fridge.
He's rejected it, so that's there you go. Old Muggin's gonna have to pay for some therapy in a few years. Thanks a lot.
I'm trying to declutter.
You're trying to do. He's picture mogging you.
Sorry. That's not a picture. I could only picture one if I drew a better picture.
You can only picture mogging. So he's.
This is just.
So I'm currently mogging everyone.
I'm just rejecting.
You're picture mogging
By
me.
default.
Yeah.
I default mogged you.
Well, let's stop talking about mogging. You were the first person when we spoke during lockdown who talked about watching podcasts.
Yeah.
That was fascinating. I remember that was like a moment where I
Was
thought,
this when I was like madly messaging you?
Yeah. And you went, oh yeah, I like to sit down and I like to watch a podcast. And I remember thinking I'd never heard that. Because now we're at a point where you can watch podcasts. Do you think we're ever going to get a point in history where we can like listen to books?
I think that's probably a step too far, and I think the
agree.
ramifications probably socio-politically.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I found it. I was so nice actually. It's nice hearing that you sent me those messages and that you still want to come on this show. I think that's a very nice thing to do. Because I was in a very confusing spot. Because you are part of this exciting new generation of comics that are leaving old schmucks like me in the dust.
Right.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And I thought. I was feeling pretty good about myself going into lockdown, about my career.
Yeah.
My accountant was off suicide watch.
That's pretty good.
Things were going fine. But because all these people, like, I'd finally had a couple of hit shows. I was touring. I was like, okay, I might be getting somewhere, go into lockdown, come out. And suddenly you and this gang, this amazing, talented group of young comedians have come out. You've been posting clips.
Yeah.
You weren't doing the circuit. And you were selling hats.
Finn says the last person to make it through TV traditionally was Phil Wang on Live at the Apollo, maybe 2017. He says that was. There's a drawbridge. So what happens? Everyone's just walking through the kind of battlement gates, and it's just happening normally. You've been promised, you do 10 years of this, you get on this, and then the drawbridge got suddenly pulled up. Phil Wang just made it in. Maybe Ivo Graham lost his feet as it went up. But
Yeah.
And then I think you were literally just there.
Do you know what I
And
think
then
I
it
was?
just pulled up.
Do you know what I think I was?
It's just pulled up.
I think I was Indiana Jones.
And you got to be in a siege tower.
I'd made it. Indiana Jones. I'd made it through. I reached back. Oh, my hat's there. I reach to get my hat. The fucking thing comes down and cuts me in half.
Yeah.
That's what happened to
And
me.
the hat was a fedora, and that's kind of quite millennial.
The hat was a fedora. I bought it at a Maximo Park gig.
So you got cut in half.
I got cut in half, so I don't know where the hell I am. Well, what the hell's going on? I'm like an earthworm. I should be dead. But he'll never kill me. But the thing is...
This is nice that you got printed off.
Do you like that?
This is like the surprisingly kind of high five for this show, I feel. Because that's pretty... Very few people have this.
Do you think so?
Like a printed off card.
Yeah, we got loads
It feels
of these.
like maybe some of that should have gone into...
Into what?
No.
You don't think that's good enough?
Well... No,
That's a room divider.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
well,
and that's a nice...
It's doing its job. It's dividing the room.
Look at this guy. Absolutely quit mogging me here. Now, you are good with making web series popular. Now, I think I'm very good at that.
Sure.
But Eliot says sometimes that he feels like he's roadkill on the information superhighway.
Is that a question or?
Well, it kind of. I wrote that before I knew Eliot was a baby.
You sort of paused there. as if-
Would you say there are
yeah.
any tips to making a web series hypothetically far more popular than it is? I mean, are there any like people that we can pay to watch it? Maybe.
No, I think what you're doing is everything is completely right.
Everything is completely right.
No notes.
You don't think there's any notes?
So there's absolutely nothing for me to say.
Perfect. Because you're about to launch a new web series. You're about to launch. Yeah, we talked about this like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. I wouldn't. Yeah.
You wouldn't call it a web series?
I guess it is.
Well, no.
No,
I want you to say what you would call it.
Sorry.
Horatio has made a fantastic sketch show.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
But you wouldn't call it a web series.
No, I guess it's like a sketch. I mean, it's no one asked for it, which I think is quite fun, having nobody asked for something and still giving it to them.
Sounds like a web series to me.
Exactly, yeah. We've been making phone sketches for ages, me and Andrew, and it just felt like something that really bummed me out about this new age is that it's like, well, you're just checking for stains.
Sometimes his mic falls off.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I said bum me out, and you were like,
It's just one of my trigger words. I got a flashback.
looked like you got turned off.
Oh shit!
It's like the Manchurian Candidate.
I'm not a digital native.
So we just made a sketch pilot for no real reason. I mean, it's sort of a taster for a sketch show. We did film it ages ago, and then it just took us ages to edit it.
And what's it called, by the way?
Well, we don't know yet, because it's going to be out on April 12th. It's the Boys Gone Wild sketch show. We're
I'm checking what the time is.
He's bored.
Sorry, I'm washing my hair.
It's going out on April 12th, and we might call it Boys Gone Wild are trying their best, or the Boys Gone Wild sketch show, but we don't know what to call it. Do you have any ideas after what you saw?
How about the Horatio McSketch show?
But Andrew's in it as well.
How about the Andrew and Horatio McSketch show?
It's not terrible. I genuinely don't think it's terrible.
There we go.
How would you actually feel, though, if we did that? Do you not feel it would maybe trample a little bit on the Sean McTalk Show?
In what way?
I think you do better than this.
No, but there's a...
Well, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. There's no connection there between the two titles.
What?
Yeah, well.
How would you feel? Can we be super hypothetical?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
That was my nickname in school.
What, Horatio and Andrew Much sketch show?
No, super hypothetical.
If maybe the sketch show blew up and more than the Sean McTalk Show, and people said,
Impossible.
Unlikely.
you named this after the Horatio and Andrew sketch show. How would you feel if you got like 20, 30 comments an episode, and those are the only... How many comments did you get on the last episode?
We got a few. Would it be similar, say, hypothetically, that if someone, say, like Harry Hill launched a talk show about 6 weeks after you launched one, and people said this is just like the Harry Hill show?
Fuck.
Yeah, and a lot of the same guests went on there.
Yeah, the same guest did both and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what? I was saying that it was interesting that they happened at similar times. I thought he came out first and you'd taken his idea.
No.
Not worse. Not worse.
Not worse.
Not for less money. What's weird is that I believe this costs more than his one.
Yes, it costs a lot of money. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. People
I don't know where all the money's going. It's probably the gold billion.
Yeah,
the pile of gold billion.
I always keep that there. I say to Eliot before the show,
Yeah.
we have a big pile of gold there, and I go, eyes on the prize.
And every time I go for it, he slaps me away.
Slap
So
them
it's
away.
like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's sort
you,
of
have to
like
you have to
carrot
motivate
at the end of the stick.
You have to motivate the underlings.
Yeah.
But it's a fantastic sketch show.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
that.
you are like a filmmaker.
Yeah, well, I think that was... I decided not to do Edinburgh 2 days ago. And I think because I've just been doing stand-up.
When you say doing Edinburgh, do you mean doing the Edinburgh Fringe, or you decided not to make love to the entire city of Edinburgh?
Well, a bit of column A, a bit of column B. Do you know?
Don't corrupt the boy. He's a baby.
Fashionable.
And was that because you had other creative ambitions?
Yeah, basically, I
Fringe,
just done like enough shows. I've got my last show. I'm putting out a special of that, and it just feels like I'm also. Do you ever get that feeling? I just don't want to stop being perceived so much.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm just always. I do like 8 podcasts a week, and I'm on stage like 3 or 4 times a week, and then it just feels like
It's an exposing
sometimes it's
position
like,
to be in. It's exposing.
Sometimes it's like I've forced people to look at me, and then I'm like, Lee, just stop. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Stop looking at it. You know.
Yeah, that is
So-
creepy, actually. But that's why it's a good job you came on this show to kind of lower your profile.
Exactly. That's the whole. I'm doing an anti-press tour.
I mean, the one thing I would say about the Edinburgh Fringe in general, and I've not gone since 2022, and I don't see myself ever going again. Because, are you okay?
I don't think I'm supposed to have these.
You don't think you're supposed to have those scissors?
I think that's fine.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's good.
I think this could cause...
I don't want a backseat parent,
No,
but I think that's very character building.
Hello, Sean. I think you meant to take these off me.
I'll take the scissors. Is this going to go on the whole episode?
Yeah, of course. What do you...
You know he's 34.
He wrote it there and crossed it out, so I assumed. But you wouldn't. You're quite baby-faced.
Thank
You
you.
look great for your age.
Thank you. You look older than me.
I look. Yeah.
Do you want a smint?
I look younger than I did 10 years ago. Actually, probably I don't want a smint, do I?
Why would you not want a smint?
I just feel if you're being interviewed, it's probably not the right thing to do.
Do you want a smint?
No, now I feel like it is wrong.
Fair enough. You just got to go out there. You just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to be like PTA, man. PTA.
Yeah, I want to make something now. I think I'm ready to.
Yeah.
But,
he was 26 when he made Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah.
Does that fuck you up?
Yeah.
It
But
kind
I
of
think,
fucks me up. That.
I think you have to. I've let go. I think maybe when you're 18, you're like, I'll be PTA. But then I think as the older you get, they're like characters who are getting relocked as opposed to unlocked. Like, I'll never be that. I'll never be that.
Yes.
I'll never be that.
Yes.
So PTA's gone now.
PTA's gone.
He went ages ago. Ages. I mean, he went when I was like 20.
But PTA probably thought that about Orson Welles. Because Orson Welles was 25 when he made Citizen Kane.
Yes.
So he probably did that.
So, but
who's your one now? Who's your
Who's the
one
one
now?
now?
Who's your one now?
I don't know.
He wants you to say him.
Maybe probably.
Just a guy that you just
I'd
like
probably
respect.
I'd say Rhys James. Rhys James.
Great choice, yeah.
I'd probably say Rhys James.
So young.
Yeah, so young, is he? Yeah. He's a baby. More of a baby than you'll ever be.
Do you like Rhys James?
Yeah, he was the first guest on this show.
Yeah.
He was a great historic guest.
Yes,
and he says he'll come back. He won't reply to the messages when I offer him dates, but he says he'll come back.
You're going to double book him already?
Pardon?
You already run out of.
We haven't run out.
Okay.
It's just he's popular.
Right.
We'd rather get popular people in than losers.
Okay.
And all we're getting is losers. The only people who write back are losers. Fucking sick of it. You know what? History will judge me very well, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I think about that, okay? Let's see where we are in 50 years with the Sean McTalk Show. They're going to be like, get this guy out of Guantanamo, get him back in that set. That's what they're going to say about me. At the top, what do you mean?
What are you going to do? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What's getting Guantanamo?
You're alluding to something in the future happening. You're gonna
It's just stuff, we never know, stuff does happen in the future.
Yeah.
Things happen. You're going to grow up. I think we should wrap this up. What a fascinating chat. With a fascinating chap, if you don't mind me saying.
I don't mind you saying that.
I was going to ask you about growing up in Lewis. We'll have to save that for next time.
You're a Hayward. You're not Hayward Heath, are you?
No, I grew up in Brighton.
Yes, you did a great joke about Hayward Heath.
I did, yeah.
But we're Sussex brothers.
We're Sussex bros.
And that's a bond that's deeper than family, I think.
It's a deeper even than that between chat show host and baby assistant.
Because wouldn't you say, people who grow up in Yorkshire, their like identity is being Yorkshire. Maybe Liverpudlians. There's like But would you think there's not really much in home counties? There's not much of a sort of like.
I don't feel
county
any,
sort of nationalism. Whereas I'm a Sussex separatist, I believe. I believe that East Sussex should be become its own state, sort of like Cornwall wants to break away.
Did you grow up next to the Harvey's Brewery?
Yeah.
What a life! The greatest beer in Britain.
Annoyingly, I don't. I should have supported Lewis as their biggest export. Lewis's beer. I should support Harvey's, but I do think it tastes rubbish.
Well, there you go. What a great way to win the interview. Keep up the good work. I didn't know who I was talking to, you or them.
Well, they can keep up the good work.
They keep up the good work.
What if it's loads of paedophiles?
Well, keep up the good
work.
Well, look.
That's why I'm a baby. That's why we're doing this. It's patronising them.
Right. Well, just make sure to caveat, keep up
What
the
an
good
edit!
work.
What an edit job I've got this week. Look, the key thing is it's been a fabulous episode. Thank you, Horatio. Your sketch show, which has no title.
Yes.
There will be
Boys Gone Wild sketch show.
always watch Horatio when he's around. Keep listening to your amazing podcast.
Thank you very much.
Eliot, good luck in nursery.
And make you boom boom.
You know it's okay to be older. You know it's okay to be older.
No.
Did that just shut off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has that been shut off for?
It's only a moment. It was on literally like a second ago.
Oh, well, there we go then. See you next time.